Welcome back to the channel, everyone. On today's episode, we'll be doing our first official review on Netflix's brand new limited series, Something Very Bad is Going to Happen. To start off with a clear, spoiler-free summary plot, our main character, Rachel, a young, edgy, confident, yet paranoid, soon-to-be psychiatrist, is on a road trip with her fiancé, Nikki Cunningham, where together these two have planned to meet Nikki's family for the very first time, and together as a new family celebrate the couple's wedding ceremony. During this road trip, our couple, Rachel and Nikki, display various couple quirks that are both funny, interesting, and even satisfying as the audience to see. Very relatable at times as well. Although during the couple's travels, Rachel is met with occasional signs that something very bad is going to happen. Eventually, Rachel and Nikki arrive at the Cunninghams' cabin in the snowy woods, where Rachel is forced to interact with the Cunninghams for the first time. Although shy, Rachel shows confidence, hope, and kindness with every interaction she gets with the Cunninghams, hoping to grab their approval. Unfortunately, however, every time Rachel attempts to bond with her new family, she's met with secretive, odd behavior, and strange vibes in return. This begins to make Rachel feel isolated and ultimately questioning what's going on. As the audience, we sit and we start to wonder if something supernatural, curse-like, maybe a serial killer is among the area. It's full of plenty of questions, and that's what I personally really liked about this show. As we progress, however, to the halfway point, we finally find out what the main premise is. Our main characters, Rachel and Nikki, played by Camilla Morone and Adam DeMarco, are among many characters in this awesome limited series. Some of our other cast members are Ted Levine, Jennifer Jason Leigh, Gus Burney, Jeff Wilbush, Carla Crome, and Slatko Burick. Overall, in my opinion, this show was an excellent watch, and I can't wait to rewatch it. My goal is to convince my friends and family to watch this show, and hopefully by the end of this episode, I've done the same for you. Now, for me personally, I have never really seen a lot of these crew members on screen before. So seeing these characters for the first time, I thought each person was really convincing. I thought everyone's acting really suited their character, and I appreciated the character progression along the way. I was convinced by the script that our characters delivered as well. Each moment felt plenty engaging enough for me. I didn't feel that the dialogue was overwhelming at any point or boring. I was mostly always engaged, and whenever I started to drift off, there was always the next scene. For me, the script as well was very engaging and ultimately very believable for each character. I found it convincing, and every point of dialogue from each character felt appropriate and suitable. Onto the overall production value, I had a lot of fun with the camera work. Every time there was a decent shot from the forest coming up or down from a bird's eye view, or the character opening a chest and the camera being in that chest, or something following someone and we don't know as the audience what that is, I thought it was really clever and creative the way they filmed it. I also felt the soundtrack was very relevant to the show that I was watching. A lot of these songs I personally would never listen to, yet that never felt like a problem for me. I felt that every time there was an episode and there was a moment for music, it worked well with the scene that I was watching. Also, with the episode movement, the pace, I never felt like I got bored like I was questioning where the show was going. I always had multiple ideas and conspiracies. I wanted to try and prepare myself mentally for potentially what the ending was going to be. I had ideas and I was definitely on point, but otherwise, majority of the time, I had no clue and I was very thrilled and surprised by the end of it, which I really appreciated, and I think they did a tremendous job with the ending. If you're still questioning whether or not you'd actually like this show, let me ask you this. Did you enjoy The Haunting on Hill House? Because I know I did, and for me, this feels like a similar viewing experience. In my opinion, Haunting on Hill House is much better, but that's because I really enjoyed it. I've come back to it many times, and I'm still not disappointed. But this show, for me, feels like a good follow up. And so if you liked Haunting on Hill House, I would say you'd like this show as well. If not, love it. You're more likely to watch this show, enjoy it, or watch this show and tell yourself you're going to come back to this one day. And that's exactly how I feel. I would say, personally, the target audience for this show is anyone in the horror community. If you like horror, thrillers, chills, suspense, psychological horror, this is the one for you. And this is really cool too, because until the halfway point of this series, you don't really know what's going to happen. And I think that's really exciting. Otherwise, with an MA 15 plus rating, I would say the target audience is anywhere between, personally for me, 13 to maybe even 50s, 60s. If you enjoy this genre, definitely recommend it. For me, the pros on this show are that, well, it is produced by the Duffer Brothers, and that does say something. I enjoyed Stranger Things, not so much how it ended, but still a very good show in my opinion. I didn't know upon watching this show that they were involved. However, looking at it, if I hadn't have known and then found out before watching the show, that definitely would have been a motivation for me. Another pro for me would be I found this to be a simple watch. I never felt like I was uncomfortable or things were getting complicated. I felt that I could always sit there and just at my own pace watch this show. Whether or not I wanted a break, I could always take it, and every time I came back, I was never confused. Now, was I hooked? And when did I get hooked, if so? Yes. I went blind into watching this show. I had no idea what I was watching, whether it was going to be good or not, what it was about. All I know was that Netflix sent me a notification that a new horror show was out. And going in very quickly, episode 1, I'd say the first 5 minutes, I knew that this was going to be a show that I was going to enjoy. And let me tell you this, the title, Something Very Bad Is Going to Happen, well, it definitely promises that by the ending. Would I watch this again? Absolutely. I reckon in the next week or two, I'll probably revisit this. I had a really good time watching this, and I'm really excited to know your guys' thoughts and what everyone else thinks about this show ultimately. And I'm very keen to know if you guys watch it, what's your thoughts? Make sure you let me know in the comments section. Also, what do I rate this show from 1 to being terrible to 10 being awesome? I would give this show possibly a strong 7.5. It's not perfect, and it does maybe lack some creative ideas that I would have possibly preferred, but otherwise the ending was solid. I had a really good time with the characters, everyone was believable, and I appreciated what I got story-wise. So I'd watch it again, and I think, yeah, it was a strong 7.5. But guys, that's my thoughts, and again, make sure you let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Make sure you subscribe and like this video for more. I'm really excited to know what you guys think, and if you do watch this show, please let me know, because I will be waiting for your replies. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next video, cheers guys.